Main event time here on Defiant, and the Defiant Championship about to be defended.
The following singles match set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. It is for the Defiant Wrestling Championship. Introducing first the challenger, wrestling out of Nottinghamshire, England, weighing tonight 205 pounds, Gabriel Kidd!
Gabriel Kidd, the challenger for the Defiant World title, the opportunity of a lifetime here for this 20-year-old young man, and it all has come through arrogance, through hubris from IPW owner Billy Wood, who believes that Kidd does not have a chance against the greatest man that ever lived.
Well, there's a reason that Billy Wood has that confidence, because his champion, the Defiant Wrestling Champion, is this man, Austin Aries. An opportunity for Kidd, but an opportunity for Aries to put Kidd in his place.
And now introducing the champion, wrestling out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA, and weighing tonight at 202 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending Defiant Wrestling Champion, the true Austin Aries!
Austin Aries won the Defiant Championship from Marty Scurll back in December, and now Aries looking for an easy day in the office here against Gabriel Kidd, but well, we've already seen Defiant get one up on IPW just a few moments ago with that victory for Joe Coffey and BT Gunn. Wouldn't it be poetic justice here if for the second time in 2 matches, Defiant put one over on IPW with the stakes as high as they can get?
Now, I'm a man that grounds himself in realism, and the question must be asked, how realistic is it that Gabriel Kidd can defeat Austin Aries? Billy Wood seems to think it's an impossibility. We're about to find out.
Our referee for this championship match is Joel Allen, who is showing the championship belt to both men.
What a chance for Gabriel Kidd. He could make history tonight.
Austin Aries, a former Ring of Honor World Champion, a former TNA World Champion, among his many other accolades. Gabriel Kidd, still in the first couple of years of his career, but he already has an internet title reign under his belt. Will he get a much bigger, much shinier belt before this evening is over? Give us your opinion. Who do you think will win this Defiant Championship match? Join the conversation online using the hashtag #WeAreDefiant.
Austin Aries straight off the bat mocking Gabriel Kidd. Everyone involved in Defiant Wrestling, from our vantage point, must hope that Kidd can pull this out. But again, realistically, what chance does he have against the world-class champion, Aries?
Aries, so confident here that he gives a clean break after that initial collar and elbow tie-up.
Such an intriguing story developing here in Defiant Wrestling. It could all change at a moment's notice. All it takes is a 3 count.
Austin Aries wouldn't be the first big American star who Gabriel Kidd has scored an upset victory against. It was against Cody Rhodes, of course, last year, that Gabriel Kidd stunned the world when he won that internet championship. Will lightning strike twice here, this time with the Defiant Championship on the line?
It could, but Austin Aries is a different kettle of fish, so to speak. Austin Aries has been a success every single place that he has been. No matter the odds, Austin Aries finds a way. Who believed several months ago that Austin Aries would be standing before us, Defiant Wrestling Champion?
Aries riding Kidd there and then going for a quick cover. This time he's got the crucifix, both shoulders down for Aries. He goes for the submission there, and Kidd able to escape, backs out. He knew that that was a dangerous position for him to be in.
You're not kidding. Gabriel Kidd again balling up those fists. That has become something of a trademark for the young man. Always willing to fight. He'll need all that intestinal fortitude here against someone the caliber of Aries.
Aries with the side headlock. Takes Kid down. Kid was trying to send Aries to the ropes there, and it is in the interest, you've got to think, of the champion to slow this one down. Because Kid, where Kid has been so effective over the past few months, since he snapped that initial losing streak he had when he was first part of the roster here, Kid's effectiveness has been based on his intensity, his ability to take it up several gears at a moment's notice. If Aries can slow that down, then that is very much to his advantage.
Well, the owner of IPW UK, Billy Wood, mocking Gabriel Kidd, saying he hadn't won a match. That's not strictly true. Just trying to rub salt into the wounds. You've already laid out, Bradshaw, how Gabriel Kidd has defied the odds once before, but this would be something completely different, on a whole new level.
Aries is suggesting that Gabriel Kidd call it a day.
Well, I know enough of Gabriel Kidd to tell you that is certainly not going to happen. I don't think Austin Aries thinks it will either. I think that's just mind games from the Defiant Wrestling champion.
Kidd has plenty on his mind at the moment as well, of course. He's got that ongoing situation with the congregation of Pastor William Eva, who apparently have brainwashed his best friend, Prince Amin.
He has to put all of that out of his mind. We have a championship on the line here. What an opportunity for Gabriel Kidd.
Yeah, well, that's absolutely right. If Kidd is going to have any chance whatsoever of the upset victory here, his focus needs to be 100% on Austin Aries.
Gabriel Kidd putting on the brakes.
Kidd shaking his head in front of Austin Aries. No lack of confidence from this young man. Here's Kidd with the side suplex. Aries landed on his feet, goes for the clothesline. It's a running kick. We've seen Kidd win some matches with that. He'll go for the cover. Can he win the Defiant Championship with it? Oh, what? Oh, the foot of Austin Aries on the bottom rope.
The ring awareness of Aries. That's why he's the champ. We have to give it up for him there, Bradshaw. That is why Austin Aries is the Defiant World Champion. Because of ring awareness like that.
Aries has bailed to the outside to try and regroup here. Kidd wants to follow him. Referee is trying to keep them apart.
Well, Kidd following though, defying the referee.
Gabriel Kidd clearly looking to press home this advantage while he has it. He knows that you've got to take every opportunity you can against an opponent the caliber of Aries.
There's Aries again, showing why he is considered one of the best. Knows when to pick his shots and lure an opponent in.
Aries goes into the barrier. That's going to give Kidd even more confidence, but you're right, there's so many ways in which Aries can beat you. We've already seen him try for that last chancery, the submission. He's got that brain buster as well, of course, and he puts people away with so many other ways that Austin Aries can beat you. Kidd needs to have all of those things on his mind at every second of this match.
Oh, and dumps the champion down hard, sternum first across that steel barricade.
Kidd on the ring apron. Aries in a difficult spot here. The champion is vulnerable. Oh, but he moved out of the way, and Gabriel Kidd landed chest first over the top of that crowd barrier.
That's a game changer. You have to believe that is a game changer in this match. Austin Aries saw Gabriel Kidd coming, moved out of the way at the last possible second.
Aries leaping back over into the ringside area, putting the boot in now onto Kidd.
Aries back into... Oh,
yeah, well, Aries wants to break the count because there is a point here to this title defense. This title defense was put together solely to humiliate Defiant and one of its most recognizable figures in Gabriel Kidd. So Aries doesn't want to win by count out here. Aries wants to make a point on behalf of IPW by putting away Kidd by pinfall or submission. It could be a pinfall right now. There's the side press from Aries and a kick out from Kidd at 2.
Well, look at this. I don't think Austin Aries expected that Kidd would kick out there. We've seen Kidd. He digs deep time and time again. He belies his youth. Yeah. Every time you see him.
Well, that's absolutely right. And what Billy Wood got so wrong when he came out here all smug last week and signed this match, he talked about that 26-0 losing streak of Gabriel Kidd, but if he'd done a little more research, he might have realized what happened after that losing streak. As we've said, Kidd became the internet champion, defended against some of the best in the world, including Zack Sabre Jr., the current internet champion, before eventually losing it to him. Kidd has proven that he can hang with the best wrestlers that there are out there, and I think this was a miscalculation by IPW if they think this is going to be easy for Aries. That being said, can he finish it? No.
Aries doesn't look happy. The more and more Kidd manages to find a way to kick out of his big power moves, that offense, Aries, he doesn't look happy with it.
Well, that's exactly because of how they've set this up. Billy Wood has set this up like it's going to be an easy day out here for Austin Aries. So every moment, every single time that Kidd kicks out like that, it is further embarrassing their game plan.
Look at this, just picking apart the body of Gabriel Kidd. The young man screaming in agony.
Wrenching that left arm is Austin Aries. He's got his body in such a position that the leverage is applying even more pressure on that stretch.
These fans firmly behind Defiant Wrestling's own Gabriel Kidd.
Kidd just took a hard forearm right into the right side of his jaw and a second one.
Seems the harder you hit Kidd, the harder he comes back at you. Oh, listen to Aries. I told you to leave.
Kidd has proven time and time again that he doesn't have an ounce of fear in his body. Aries is going to discover that here, as here comes Kidd. Oh, and you're right, those slaps across the chest, apparently waking up Gabriel Kidd. Shots to the midsection. Kidd unloading here. The challenger unloading on the champion. DDT!
Oh. Gabriel Kidd has the best of some of those classic NWA stars you remember from yesteryear. He puts a modern stamp on it. Here's the cover.
2 count. Kidd starting to believe, though, maybe that maybe he can get this done. Maybe on 9 nights out of 10, maybe on 99 nights out of 100, Gabriel Kidd would lose to Austin Aries, but maybe this is that other night.
Gabriel Kidd infuses old school flavor with modern sensibilities. He's going to need everything he has to overturn Aries. Oh, again, Aries suckered him in.
It's the experience factor for Austin Aries. Again, don't forget that Gabriel Kidd still just 20 years old. Oh, Aries, what's he thinking here? That is a hard floor.
Remember what happened earlier on. Austin Aries hasn't forgotten, chest first over that security barricade. Maybe looking up for a brain buster on the concrete floor. Oh, one more time.
All right. And Aries finds himself back in the exact position he was in earlier. Kidd will return to the ring apron. Well, Kidd's gone into the ring.
Broke the count. That was clever.
And now he's on the ring apron. Because again, Kidd knows he can't win the title by countdown or disqualification, but he could win it by hitting moves like that on Austin Aries.
Now Gabriel Kidd must pick the champion up, throw Austin Aries back in the ring, cover the man, and he could become Defiant champion. Aries is rattled.
Aries in all kinds of trouble here.
I don't think IPW UK expected this from Gabriel Kidd.
Well, Billy Wood's mission clearly was to take out Defiant, make them irrelevant in the wrestling world in the period of just 3 short weeks. Part of that plan was to embarrass Gabriel Kidd here, using Austin Aries as their secret weapon, but Kidd proving that's going to be much more difficult than they planned.
Aries takes off the elbow pad.
Oh, Kidd catches him! Kidd dumps Aries, face first. The big clothesline from Kidd. The cover to win the Defiant Championship. Yes, no!
Oh, 2 7/8. Referee Joel Allen was so close to bringing that hand down for the 3. We would have had a new champion here in London.
Gabriel Kidd, it could hardly have been closer for the challenger here. Aries still reeling, and look how he's trying to buy time here, luring the referee in. As long as he's holding the referee like that, he can't lose. Oh, referee moves! Kidd got his boot caught. Kidd got his boot caught. Unfortunate landing there for Kidd. Aries going to take advantage.
Several key moments in this match. Austin Aries has shown his vast amount of experience.
Dropped him into the back of the head, and I think Kid's face went into the turnbuckle. Here's that last chancery again. The submission by Aries. Kid, you have to tell what he does.
Over.
Kid taps, and Aries retains.
The winner of the match is a result of a submission, and still your Defiant Wrestling Champion, the Truth, Austin Aries!
He calls himself the Truth, and for those of us here who are part of Defiant and not part of IPW, the truth might hurt, but the truth is that Austin Aries is still our champion.
Can't argue with success. Hey, we might not like what's happening here with Billy Wood, IPW, the rest of it, but that man, Austin Aries, super impressive. What an effort from Gabriel Kidd, but Aries still the man.
Well, next week here on Defiant, don't forget, Billy Wood has decreed that the hardcore title will be on the line as Primate defends against Jimmy Havoc, but then whatever happens in that match, those two are going to have to get back on the same page. They're still the tag team champions, and they're going to defend against Haskins and Ridgway. Now, what is this from Aries?
Aries isn't finished. Oh, this is just making a statement. Gabriel Kidd, limp. Oh, wait a minute.
Shakes the hand of Kidd to Aries. What was that? I thought Aries was going to go for the brainbuster, it looked like, but
here he's nodding his head, pointing at Gabriel Kidd. A sign of respect, maybe? Looks like it.
Maybe Gabriel Kidd, maybe you're right. Gabriel Kidd, I think, has earned the respect of the Defiant champion, but nonetheless, he is still the Defiant champion. Austin Aries still holds the title. IPW are still pulling the strings.
Why doesn't Rampage bring his two very best trainees? I'll bring my two best trainees. We'll have ourselves a little 3-on-3.
Because IPW's Billy Wood has decreed that next week Primate and Jimmy Havoc, after fighting each other, must defend the Defiant tag titles against Mark Haskins and Chris Ridgway.
Quit sitting in the clouds, now shout it out. I don't feel that
way. Manchester, February 18th and 19th. Defiant Wrestling returns to the Bolus Exhibition Center. See Defiant Wrestling Champion, the Truth, Austin Aries. General Manager Stu Bennett, formerly known as Wade Barrett. Plus, the Women's Champion, Kaylee Ray. Leader of the Curb Crawlers, Martin Kirby. The Renegade, Mark Haskins. Liverpool's #1, Zach Gibson. The Iron Man, Joe Coffey. David Starr. Jern Simmons, Primate, and Rampage. Suitable for all ages. Tickets from just £15 at wearedefiant.com.
No!